Yo, what's up, guys? Happy New Year to you all, guys. Finally, I got a chance to watch the Raptors and Nuggets game, and what a heartbreaking loss for the Toronto Raptors. Raptors losing to the shorthanded Denver Nuggets 106-103, guys, with a Brandon Ingram buzzer beater. Just the ball slightly on his fingertips before, unfortunately, the buzzer does go off, guys. Raptors losing by 3. Just a tough game to lose. Obviously, on New Year's Eve yesterday, guys, but unfortunately, a lot of frustrations coming out of this ball game, guys. Obviously in the first quarter, the frustrations already started, with watching Scotty Barnes and Brandon Ingram being the only guys to score a bucket other than only Colin Murray-Boyle scoring 2 points in that first quarter, guys. So you already knew it was going to be one of those nights. You weren't going to get much from your bench. They were struggling shooting-wise, defensively at times struggling as well. It was just one of those games. Raptors getting down to 13 again at one point, finding a way to come back. That's great to see. Third straight game, you come back by double digits, but it is something that us Raptor fans are growing tired of course. We don't want to see the Raptors going down as much as they did, having lulls offensively at times, having lulls defensively as well. And listen, the Raptors battled, found a way to come back and take the lead in this game, but too many times in this game, Denver had too many easy shots, getting down low in the post at times, and obviously the biggest thing is that they didn't have Nikola Jokic playing in this game, and not only Jokic, no Christian Brown, no Aaron Gordon, guys. You also didn't have Cam Johnson. Valanciunas leaves the game early because he felt the pop in his calf. He's going to be out for 4 weeks now, and the Raptors still find a way to lose this ball game, guys. Very frustrating if you ask me. Even though they almost tied this game up at the end with that buzzer beater by Brandon Ingram, they got lucky that Denver missed that free throw. But you cannot be going 3 minutes in the fourth quarter plus without a field goal. You can't do it. You cannot bloody do it. And then on top of it all, your bench. Absolutely pathetic tonight. Pathetic to say the least. Look at these guys. Okay, Murray Boyles, 25 minutes of play. He's great defensively and gets rebounds. Okay, that's fine. He's done some great things as a rookie. But listen, guys, 6 points only on 3 of 11 shooting. Come on, man. We need more from him offensively than just rebounds. We need more of that. Jamal Shed, I understand. He's not a guy who's there for offense. He's there for defense and passing. I get that. 21 minutes. 2 points. 1 of 8, though. Come on, man. Not good enough, Jamal. Sandro Mamukelashvili had his worst game as a Raptor by far this season, guys. 12 minutes played, 0 points, 0 for 5 from the field. Mama, we needed more from you last night, dude, honestly. And then Grady Dick, 11 minutes, 0 points, 0 of 2. My God, man. And then Jamison Battle, the only guy who was actually another guy there, who 6 minutes, 2 points. He's one of the only few guys who actually made a shot, 50% from the field. He's the only guy. If you ask me, Coach Darko's got to give him some more minutes. And then you got a guy like Ochai Agbaji, starting 11 minutes, 2 points. Ochai, dude, you're pissing me off, man. You're becoming useless. Okay, at least last year you could shoot the corner 3 and play some defense. Now this year you're not doing anything. We need more from that guy, honestly. RJ Barrett obviously has been injured, so I don't expect much from RJ. Even though RJ played 24 minutes and has 17 points, that's very good for a guy who's just coming off an injury. Seriously, Jakob Poeltl, freaking guy can't stay on the bloody court. We know that. His back is screwed up. Figured. Scotty Barnes, great game again. The guy had a triple-double, 20, 14, and 10. That's a wasted game for Scotty. The team did nothing to help him and B.I. B.I., who had 30 points, 8 rebounds, and an assist on 11 of 21 shooting. B.I. was incredible last night. He was fantastic. Especially with that shot he made, with a couple seconds left, shifting to his left off balance like that. It was a great shot. He was incredible last night. And then you got the other jackass, Emmanuel Quickly. Even though he had 22 points, 5 of 16 shooting, dog? Are you kidding me, Emmanuel? Get your shit together, bro. You're the point guard. You got to be taking smart shots, man. This guy kills us with the threes, man. Absolutely kills us. The Raptors bench on top of it too, guys. 0 for 18 from 3. That's unacceptable. You got to score, man. If you ain't scoring, you ain't winning. It's very clear. Very simple. You know what I mean? And then listen, Denver didn't even play that many guys. They played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys. They had an 8-man rotation. Are you like, that's not good enough, man? Jamal had 21, Watson had 24, and Pickett had 10, and Jonas had 17 before he left the game. Like, after Jonas left the game, you thought for sure the Raptors would dominate, and they didn't. Denver stayed in the game. Hardaway made some shots, okay, and then Pickett made some shots, and like I said, Murray and Watson made some shots. But other than that, how the hell did we lose this game? With the amount of guys that were out of this lineup, like I mentioned. You got one of the best players in the world, if not the best player in the world, not playing. You got good players like Gordon and Brown, like I mentioned, and Johnson, and you still bloody lose? The offensive lulls kill this team. It's been happening too much this year. Too many offensive lulls. Okay, and then Coach Darko, like guys like Jacoby Walter, you know, he didn't have it last night. He should have been in at the end of the game. He didn't have it. There's some things that Coach Darko does that drives us fan up the wall, like keeping guys in too long or not putting guys in more. You know, there's some things that he does, yes, and it frustrates us. I get it. But my God, man, you know, this is a game the Raptors needed to have tonight. An undermanned Nuggets team, you needed to win tonight. After those two valiant efforts against Orlando and Golden State, this is the game you lose. Come on, man. It's not good enough by the Raptors, guys. You know, only shooting 37% from the field. 100 field goals, you only made 37. Jesus Christ, man. You know, that's not good. 27% from three. Horrendous. Okay, sure, you all rebounded Denver 61 to 50. You all rebounded them by 3. And you still lose. Like, come on, man. Points in the paint were even. Second chance opportunities were even. Everything was pretty much even in this game. The only thing that was great that I saw was 8 turnovers. You limited the turnovers. But still, you gotta bloody execute on offense. It's that bloody simple. If you do not execute on offense, you ain't gonna get stops on D. And then Denver made their lives difficult. It's very clear how this game happened, man. Just too many times the Raptors made Denver's life easy in this game, and then too many times the bench let them down with no scoring. Their starters took some stupid shots, i.e. quickly, of course, guys. It's just too many frustrating things happened in this game. It shouldn't have gotten to a Brandon Ingram buzzer beater to tie the game to get to overtime. The Raptors should have won this game in regulation. They should have. They didn't do it. They didn't execute when they had to. Again, a lull on offense for 3+ minutes. That is going to kill you in the fourth. The Raptors are one of the worst teams in the fourth quarter in December. They were one of the worst. They're going to continue that in January if they don't get their bloody act together. This was a very, very, very bad loss by the Toronto Raptors last night, guys. But we'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. You know, a shit way to lose on New Year's Eve, of course. Have the Raptors played some good balls of late? Yes, but they put themselves in holes and found a way themselves back out of it, pulled themselves out of it. But at the same time, though, you got to prevent that. You got to stop getting yourselves into double-digit holes. You got to stop getting to the lulls, like I mentioned, offensively. Those things have to stop. They just have to stop. And the bench has to start producing more offensively. They are not doing enough. Just too many times this year where I've seen Grady Dick have a donut on his score sheet or like 2 or 4 points. Too many times where I've seen Murray Boyles and Shed not scoring enough. Same with Jacoby Walter. Jamison Battle's one of the only few guys who gets an opportunity. When he does, he scores. Give that man some minutes. Christ almighty, Darko. Honestly, we need to see that guy get some more minutes. I think he could give you something offensively. Obviously, defensively, he has some issues. But he can give you some scoring, man. And right now, he's doing that more than Grady Dick. But we need to see some changes with this team, guys, because there's too many bad habits in this ball club right now. And you lose to a team like the Nuggets who are undermanned. Can't happen. Cannot happen, guys. But I would love to hear your thoughts on this game tonight, guys, because the Raptors, or last night, guys, the Raptors needed to win that game, and unfortunately, they end up losing by 3 points to an undermanned Nuggets team that they should have beaten, guys. But, guys, tell me your thoughts and opinions on this ball game tonight, guys. Click like if you like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Go Raptors, go as always, guys. We'll see you guys on the next episode of Raptors Unfiltered. Ciao, guys.